No, because then it won't be your birthday surprise, will it? You'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, another year older, but wiser, no.
Well, anyway, you can't find out what it is till after you know what.
Not the pranks.
It's tradition.
Xena, tradition or not, no practical jokes this year, all right? Not at all. Please? Please?
All right. No practical jokes.
Yeah, I mean, writing a comedy is always fun because, you know, you're trying to make yourself laugh, and if you can come up with stuff, and that ends up being, at least in the early drafts of stuff, the only barometer you have is, did it crack me up? Did it crack Vanessa Place, who I was writing with? And if we made ourselves laugh, well, okay, you know, then it stays in. Now it goes to Rob and RJ, and let's see if we can make them laugh.
I don't see anything.
RJ and Rob came up with the notion of the ongoing practical jokes, which then just, you know, let us loose like kids in a candy store. I mean, I do love that, you know, that stupid gag with the telescope and her bringing it down, and she's got that circle around her eye.
What is on your eye? Oh, it's a birthmark. We don't talk about it.
My only regret is that in Xena's time, they didn't have phones, because it eliminates the whole area of crank calling, which is, you know, certainly one of the great practical joke notions. But, you know, hand in a thing of water, the eel in the bed, the fish guts on the head, I mean, those are all, you know, classics.
This episode was the calm before the storm of the end, wasn't it? And it was also, we were very cognizant of the fact that this was the last time that we would have a real Gabrielle, Xena, feel-good moment at the end.
I'm really sorry, Gabrielle. I didn't realize Sappho was only here for one performance.
It's the thought that counts, Xena. Although I would like to hear her read her poetry one day.
It was really charming. It's very light. And yeah, we knew as we were filming it, this would be our last real scene together.
In a normal Xena episode, yeah. And it felt like that for the entire crew, didn't it? There was a sense of this was the beginning of the end.
Perfect be God, in all God's graces.
Boy, is she in for a surprise. Aphrodite!
Love it isn't my favorite girl group.
And also it was our last episode with Alex. So, there, you know, you always had the feeling when one of our family members, actors, came in for their last episode, there's that sense of letting go, you know, as they left, and who was the next one we had to say goodbye to, you know? So you felt that way.
Meet Janaya, the virgin.
I don't believe it.
I don't either. I thought you guys were extinct.
You know, I was aware that Katie sort of was a little bit like the Daenerys character from Hercules, but, you know, there was so much going on with the Aphrodite and Katie's relationship.
For future reference, I'm now Mighty Aphrodite. My new disciple taught it out.
Your new what?
She was definitely young and naive, you know, that beautiful sense of innocence.
Yeah, that's what
but
she
I was
didn't
never
relate
like
to
that. Yeah.
Your eye on the pin.
Wow. So this is what the world's like.
Virgin in the city, that is so cute.
We knew that we wanted to do something comedic, and we thought to do something fun and antic and farcical with Xena and Gabrielle. Aphrodite is always fun.
Where's Janaya?
Oh, I popped her back to the marketplace. She might as well shop while she's waiting.
What?
Oh, don't thank me. Just doing the God thing.
Aphrodite, the zealots are looking for her there.
Huh?
Robe, altar, human sacrifice.
That was a true story?
Just to do something that was freestanding and a lot of fun, and show how Xena and Gabrielle still are each other's best friends in all of the good and the bad forms of that, that they still completely mess each other up, you know, because Gabrielle has to believe that she can out-joke Xena, so she has to switch the bags back because she can't stand having these practical jokes played on her.
He has the helmet.
No, Aphrodite's got it. We switched bags in the marketplace.
I switched them back.
And Xena is going to the ends of the earth to do something nice for Gabrielle on her birthday, but still can't, you know, can't quite get it right because being a warrior is a busy thing, and there's a lot of scheduling.
We're going to Thebes for Gabrielle's birthday. Care to join us?
Thebes? You got Sappho tickets? What row?
Xena, Sappho tickets. I love her poetry.
Surprise.
There was a plan to do a Xena disco Sappho musical, which I wasn't involved enough in the production at that point to know what the problem was with that. But basically, it was seeming like it wasn't going to work, and they needed something else in a hurry.
You put a love spell on Janaya.
Bet I did. And even as we speak, our sweet little virgin is falling madly in love with the cutest little son of a...
Oh, well then.
Poor Lord!
We had, in the scene where Lucy and Renee in Many Happy Returns go in and, you know, Renee is pretending to be the wedding planner and Lucy is the father of the bride, we knew that we needed something antic and over the top, you know, something that fit the tone of the episode. And we thought, given that there is a, you know, a theme about love and romance going on at that point, we thought, okay, let's do Funny Wedding Planner.
Belle. Of Belle's Bridal Barn. 'Cause I put the ding in wedding.
And then I remember with that Belle character, I just, oh, that whole day was such a bad experience for me.
Why?
I was pregnant, and that was one of those days where, on that set in particular, it was really hot, and I just went into that cotton head, you know?
Yeah.
No relation whatsoever. I don't know. That'll be me in 10
it's all
years.
lurking in there somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Ragus!
Easy action there, fella. We're about to be family.
And I think actually in the first draft, I think Xena was not involved in that scene. And then Rob and RJ wisely pointed out that really you wanted her in it, and it just seemed like the natural was to have her, you know, go against the more expected thing of having her be, I suppose, the mother of the bride. I mean, really, Xena is perhaps a more convincing man in drag than a woman. But yeah, and then the fact that Lucy loved it, that's just added gravy.
But my parents are dedicated to making sure that you have the best wedding ever, Pookie.
That's right.
I love playing men because you get to, you can sit differently. Like the beard was so convincing that I would walk up to the crew and was like palling around with them, and they'd be getting really annoyed. I remember Alex, our lighting, like best boy or something, going, "Who are you? Who are you?" And he was really mad because he knew me from somewhere. But I was like this extra who was just being way too familiar with him. He had certainly bred contempt.
Got this scar given to me by Xena, the warrior princess herself.
Let me take a look at that. I don't remember.
But I remember, like, the wardrobe girls, you would sit next to them and they would look at you, and then they'd do a double take and they'd be horrified, like, ah! It was Lucy with this beard trying to, you know, cuddle up to the girls. It's frightening.
What are you ladies doing here?
You know, hitting on all the girls.
Gabrielle, look, I'm sorry. I don't know how I could have gotten the times wrong.
Xena, I cannot believe we came all this way and we missed Sappho.
Xena did really miss the Sappho reading, in my mind, that Xena wanted Gabrielle to, you know, that was her idea of the birthday present, and I suppose in a rare moment, Xena made a mistake. But she, you know, Xena being Xena always has a strong backup plan.
I want you to close your eyes.
No.
Trust me, please. Close your eyes.
That poem, the poem that Xena reads to Gabrielle at the end, was actually selected by Vanessa Place, my writing partner, from a particular translation of Sappho that is regarded as being one of the most genuine. I can't remember whose translation it is. But yeah, we wanted to use something real. Because, I mean, you know, who am I to say that I can write a better love poem than Sappho? I don't think so.
And no speech is left in me. My tongue breaks, then fire races under my skin and I tremble. And grow pale, for I am dying of such love, or so it seems to me. It's beautiful.
That was nice. It was a really beautiful moment because the poem was really sweet, you know, and just talking about love and friendship and see, we go right back to the scene. I know, and then it's so
what my character was doing, right?
That's exactly
like,
us,
"It's so
though.
romantic
And I'm like a romantic, and Lucy's like, yeah, get over it, you know.
This is the best birthday present I've ever had.
Of course, it ain't over yet.
Going into the episode, we knew that we wanted to have it be something light and fun because I knew that where Rob was going with the end of the show was not going to be, you know, a cheery, sort of feel-good laugh fest. So I think the notion was to have something that would be it would be a contrast to where the ending was going, so that people would be reminded of the fun of the friendship and not just the intensity through hard times.